This is the story of Artemis the Adventure Machine, a man and his troopy. I've always liked cars that have a purpose. This is my second car, a Holden WB panel van, and man was it sick. This was the day I got her, taken on iPhone 3. Cut and polish, she came up beautiful. She came with me everywhere, to the snow, to my brother's favourite cafe, and eventually all the way across to Western Australia. She didn't miss a beat the whole way. It wasn't long after coming to WA that I realised you really needed a four-wheel drive to maximise things. So I got a GX Prado and started getting amongst it. I realised that I needed something better, and that's when I got Artemis the Adventure Machine. I ripped out the old camper and started building what I thought was the ultimate camper. I did have some things to learn from, but you don't really know until you make the mistakes in the first place. Sound deadening for the win, and a whole bunch of cabinets that turned out to be pretty hard to access. But I was getting out there and getting amongst it. I learnt a lot, like stainless steel brackets don't mix with mild steel, and flexible solar panels suck. I started coming up with ways to maximise storage and minimise effort, like putting solar panels on the side of the car instead of inside and taking it in and out all the time. I was getting out there and getting to the spots that I wanted to see and experience. I eventually modified the build, made a single bed downstairs, surfboard rack upstairs, and even found a way to put a 4-metre inflatable boat inside. Whoopee, was I having a sick time. No dune was too big, no bog too deep. Except this one maybe. Christmas Eve, what a mission that was. No one coming by, nothing to winch off, but I got out eventually, after a million mosquito bites and flies all through my nose. It wasn't long before I realised the Troopy was outperforming modern cars. Like this Ranger, which had a wheel fall off. I helped Rangers up sand dunes, and towed Rangers across soft sand. Hang on, I'm noticing a correlation here. Either way, the Troopy was the hero, and I was just the driver. But I was okay with that.
Just draining the old campsite here with the master drainer there.
My mate Dino and I got flooded into a national park. We were stuck there for a week. Just us and one other bloke, who we later became best friends with. It actually turned out to be one of the best weeks of my life.
So this is the campsite that Dean selected. It's being a good one.
Just 3 GCs, enjoying what nature had to offer. In this case, a lot of rain. But it was a sick time anyway.
A bit worse for wear this morning.
After an experience like that, most people would probably pack up and go home. But we had a week to spare still, so we got amongst it. Found a new spot, and the 3 of us had an absolute blast. There's Dino chilling out in a whale hip, and the 3 of us after our last surf before making the long drive home. I'd been putting this off for a long time, but there was some major work that needed to happen. The good crew at Rustworks helped me bring my baby back to life. And before long, I had a brand new old car, a blank canvas, ready to turn into whatever I wanted. So I learnt from my mistakes and started building what I considered to be the ultimate camper, maximising the small space available and making things easy to use, adding creature comforts to extend the amount of time that I could spend in the outdoors without losing my mind. Artemis is evolving. Yep, I've gone all out on this one. The last few bits are being added this week. Stay tuned for a full rig rundown coming soon. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Follow my journey and see where I end out.